And that would be Mrs. Cragmo.
Hello there.
Can I help you, dearie? You look a little preoccupied, like you have a question or two. I'll be blunt, there is talk that you are to blame for the killings here. There is always talk of one sort or another. What is important are the facts behind the talk. That is what you are here to check, is it not? Perhaps if you told me exactly what he said, I might be able to better answer your questions. It's kind of a weird thing to say because I didn't even mention who said what. I just said that there was talk in general. Anyway, he, referring to Faraji, said you were an evil witch. I see. This child that finds me old and a little off my noodle has called me a witch, and you have taken that as a basis for murder accusations? I think not. If every old crone were murderers because some child said they were evil, there would be a decided shortage of crones. A funny thought, yes? No, you see no humor. Ah well, then I shall tell you why the child thinks I am a witch. I am a witch! Or a magic user at least. A crime in this city if they decide it is. Why would you tell me this? I could turn you over to those wizard guards. You could, but I think you understand how someone might keep something about themselves hidden. Yes, I think you do. Let this matter drop. I will speak no more of it. So she is a witch, but is she an evil witch? No, she's not even evil. Just me, Viconia, a mugger. I'm actually surprised there aren't more evil people in this area.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Oh, she sells a potion case. Excellent. So, one more item to relieve inventory pressure.
Yes,
Excellent.
if you wish.
Be married, friend.
You can't find a proper apothecary around here nowhere. Me wife is crying for something to keep the baby shushed. That's not very interesting.
I'd wager the turnip market's making a killing today.
You look like a good enough sword.
Where did my husband go? He was just here a moment ago. Okay.
You're a stranger.
Oh, that's the My Mother Says girl again. Or maybe it's another one.
Nasty times are coming.
Could you spare a coin for a poor little halfling? I'd like to buy a loaf of bread to feed me starving family. We're ever so hungry. Off with you, beggar, be gone. Fine, be that way, you big meanie. Well, now that's quite a trick. Oh, you mean you didn't intend to give your gold to the beggar anyway, Zekel? That's odd. The way you presented your pocket, I could have sworn that's what you had intended. Ah well. Oh, and we were pickpocketed. And unlike in Planescape Torment, you don't get the chance to learn from the fact or to catch him in the act. He just runs away with the gold and disappears. Oh well.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
Well, look, my dear. It is a commoner trying to speak to us. My dear Lord Feveron, if you insist on demeaning the peasants as they approach us, you will upset them all. I have no wish to start another riot. But, what darling, it is so fun to make light of the peasantry. No, my lord, I am afraid I must insist. We have business here, remember? I am afraid you simply must apologize. Very well. My apologies, commoner. Your smell offends me almost as much as your demeanor, but as a noble I must learn to tolerate both. Now, go away. There now, was that so hard? Oh, the despicable, detestable nobles.
Is it important, peasant?
What do you think, my Lord Feveron? Is this the one we were supposed to come here and see? How should I know, my dear Lady Diana? These commoners all look alike to me. Yes, that is true. Dusty and sweaty, each and every one of them. It does upset my delicate nature to be so near to them sometimes. You are a brave, brave soul, my sweet. Oh, thank you, darling. It is so kind of you to say such. Not at all. Not at all. Now do send the smelly peasant away, yes? Oh yes, I had almost forgotten. Thank you, Lord Feveron. Go away, peasant. Shoo, shoo. I would so kill these guys if it wouldn't make the entire town hostile.
Declare yourself.
And they are guarded.
Yes,
Maybe one day if I have a license to cast magic,
it is done.
I'll remedy this problem. Here's the Temple of
As I
Helm.
thought.
It's actually very small compared to what it looks like on the map of the bridge. And this area I think is reused straight from Baldur's Gate 1.
Simple.
Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
Greetings to you. What is this? You bring a dark elf into the house of the Watcher? Why would you do this? Shar and your unsleeping god are often at odds, priest, but I see no conflict here. I will be out of your worried sight before you begin a fit, so do not agitate yourself.
Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
And he just sells regular temple services with one interesting addition, wooden stakes. And we've seen vampires in this game, so
If you wish.
it would make sense that they would sell such things so people can defend. It is, after all, the only way to put the vampire to rest definitively. Oh yeah. Here are some unmarked houses, which are some of the most interesting places in the game.
Jon Janssen at... Oh, I can do that.
Well, maybe that's a bit exaggerated, but anyway.
What do you want? Out with it. Yes, if you wish.
This looks just like a normal shop, right?
What?
And this is what lies at its
Yeah.
in the basement. The sarcophagus and this brightly illuminated room, with large statues of undead all around. I do not feel good about this at all. You feel very uneasy as you approach the sarcophagus. The lid looks heavy, but you could remove it if you wish to. You know what? I'm going to chicken out. This is not the sarcophagus of an ordinary skeleton.
It is done.
We'll deal with this later. Goodbye.
As I thought. Yes, simple.
Nature's servant awaits
got it.
command.
Here's another strange locked door,
What? If you
You
wish.
need my skills.
which is also
It
trapped
shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
and locked. You open the door and peer through, but you see nothing. There is no room, no house, just emptiness, darkness. It is a bizarre thing to behold. You do not know what would happen if you stepped through. And there's apparently no way to step through.
You sound like at once, your worship.
Not sure that's related to that other room. But anyway, we'll keep that in mind. And this door is barred from the other side. So we'll leave ourselves a note. Alright. And come back at a later point.
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
I be Dennis, the leader of my mercenary fellows here out of Rayatavan. If you want to keep your face on straight, you'll stay well clear of us. With a stench like yours, staying clear of you and your pals will not be a problem. Are you trying to be funny? I suggest you apologize, little boy, before things get heated. Fine, just steer clear of me as well. Agreed. Now get lost.
What do you want?
These guys are a part of another quest, I think. One that we'll do at a later time, so we'll not get in a fight with them right away.
Out with it. Yes, if you wish.
And this is the Losar Inn.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
You! Out of my inn, you no good vile little thief! You can't be speaking to me, I haven't been called that in ages. Of course I mean you, you fiendish little troll. I'll have your head if you comes in here any further. So you are talking to me. Well, isn't that nice? I always told my cousins that Baldur was the most thoughtful innkeep in Athkatla, and I'm glad to see it wasn't just poor memory talking. Out! Out! You're getting a mite red in the face, Baldur. What seems to be the problem? That your goods do not work. You stole my money, you did. Come now, Baldur, you were talking about the turnip lotion, correct? Yes. That's strange. Aunt Patty swears by that stuff. You didn't put it on your head, did you? Well, there you go. You see where blowing up gets you? I had a cousin Jaliku who put some turnip lotion on his head once. His wife still won't speak to him. I'll talk to Kylie, Baldur, and see about getting you some new lotion. And instruction. Poor man. Fair enough? Alright, fair enough. On your way then. So, this is the innkeeper. We'll rest here.
No one of importance.
Have you seen those delightful mercenaries from Yatavin on the second floor? Ooh, I almost swoon at the thought. Is that sarcasm?
In the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
You're coming wish me. To me room. Or you're under arrest. Perhaps you should go and soak your head within a bucket guard before you attempt to address me again.
Excuse me. I have only my simple business.
Now who is this big fellow? Such big muscles and those scars. My. You must have seen many. Ah! What is that? A rat? Where? Where is there a rat? Oh, you have frightened Boo with your screeching. Calm yourself, Boo. See, we are leaving the loud woman. There is endless supply of such little banters between NPCs and party members.
Well, if you wants to go strapping with this nab, you'll first have to give up a socket one.